Well, that being said, I guess I throw it over to Gamebird and Kalinius. How are we doing?
All right. Okay. So so there is a website called fantasycritic.games. If anyone else is interested in doing fantasy video games, and basically what we're going to be doing is kind of like fantasy football, going one at a time in like a snake drafting games. And when those games release and the critic consensus comes out on OpenCritic, not Metacritic, I'll explain the difference. It will populate a score based on the total over 70. So, for instance, if a game scores 75, you'll get 5 points. And so, 78, 8 points. And then anything over a 90 scores double points. So if GTA 6 comes out and someone drafts GTA 6 and it scores in the 90, like Rockstar's other games, then like a 92 will net you 24 points, and 2 points, so on and so forth. And then, so OpenCritic, I should probably talk about that. So OpenCritic is an aggregate score, aggregates a score like Metacritic, but it's not weighted based on the size of the website like Metacritic does. So people should definitely take that in mind when they're drafting, because like a small website can put in a score and it'll have just as much weight as like an IGN or a GameSpot. And there have been some websites that kind of will throw a wrench in your plan for OpenCritic's usually at least like 2 or 3 points below where Metacritic's sitting.
Yep. Colin, do you want to let the viewers in the panel know what happens if your game scores under 70, for example?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So if you're unfortunate enough to draft a game like, I don't know, Redfall.
Oh, God.
Or what did you draft? Sports Story?
Yeah, Sports Story was my all-time worst pick. The first one, Golf Story, was great. I didn't know.
Marathon this year. Who's taking a shot on that one?
So if your game scores below a 70, so like let's say your game scores a 65, you will lose 5 points. So
it's -1 and it goes down. It just goes down from there.
So please don't draft a 40. Just don't.
So we can talk about counter picks when we get to that. I should probably share screen and we can go over the rulings set.
Sure.
All right. So present, share screen. There we go. Let me move you guys. Sorry. Let's see.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Okay. So here's the website. And then it's probably, I'm going to zoom in. All right. So we're going to go to, where is it?
Yeah, let us know in the chat too if you guys can see that okay. I know it might be a little
small.
Colin, if there's any way to stretch it out even a little more, that would be epic. I'm not sure.
There's also a way I can make this a little better. Just give me a second here.
Okay.
How to putting us on the bottom.
Yeah, the one next to it.
Okay. Everyone can see that?
Actually, yeah. Real quick, Colin, I just to give the viewers, or actually we could do this at the end. We should show our game from last year just so they could see like what it ends up looking like each week as the games come in, and it shows the points and how you determine the winner as well.
Okay, so you want me to show them the 1 year that you beat me?
I was going to say, is that the 1 year you won? Convenient.
Very cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'll show it after. Okay. So total number of games that'll be on our roster, I think. So Stash talked about wanting to do 25. Does anyone have any objection to 25?
I'm good with 25. I saw Stash's suggestion. I think that gives a lot of picks to cover the whole year. I think it's good.
So
thumbs up, everyone.
What will happen throughout the year is we're going to draft 6 games tonight, but throughout the year we have to fill up a roster of 25 games, which will make us probably have to dive pretty deep for some of them. But I do think there's a lot of good indies this year. Are we good to draft 6? Do we want to draft 7 since we're on 25, or does anyone have a?
I'm good with 7.
Okay, let's do 7.
Damn
All
it.
right.
Damn you, Stash. I
Okay.
need to make a bigger list.
Well, you got time because we're going over all these rules. All right.
I know.
So counter picks. So I'll explain counter picks now. At the end of the draft, if we decide to do counter picks, we'll draft one counter pick, and basically it's making a statement that you think that game is not going to do well, or you think that game is not going to come out. So based on your counter pick, so let's say I'll use the same numbers I used last time. Let's say I counter pick GTA 6 because I don't think it's actually going to come out, and it does happen to come out, then I would lose 24. I would lose 24 points on that pick if the game scored a 92. But if the game doesn't come out, I'd get 0 points, which is really good for a counter pick because usually a counter pick will net you negative points because most games like that people draft, at least when people draft, will score above a 70. So keep that in mind. And then is everyone good with 2 counter picks? We'll do 1 draft counter pick tonight and then 1 throughout the year.
Sure.
Okay. And then counter picks also lock the player to that game. So if the player, if that game ends up getting delayed, they're stuck with it. So, or if that, so
how about 1 counter pick? Do you guys want 2 or 1? I'm scared of counter picks.
I say do 1.
1?
Let's do 1 counter pick. Yeah.
And do you want to draft the counter pick, or do you want to wait throughout the year? Sorry.
Let's wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or wait.
You
You guys all have to agree.
I'm starting to realize why Gamebird loses 75% of the time.
He does draft a lot of speculation.
Yeah,
I do.
He's afraid of the counter picks. Like, can't be afraid in fantasy, buddy.
I like to go big. Sorry.
I just won my fantasy football league and won $500. So I'm on a roll with fantasy at the moment. I ain't afraid of shit. Let's go.
All right. I mean, I'm good either way, but okay. We'll stick with 0 draft counter picks today and 1 throughout the year. Minimum bid amount. So the bidding is kind of like a I don't know if people play fantasy football, but you bid like throughout the week. We'll bid for games that we want to add to our roster, and whoever has the highest bid will get the game on their roster. I think it's Saturday at 5 p.m. Saturday at 5 p.m. is when bids. Pacific time is when bids go live. So I'm setting. I suggest we set the minimum bid to 0. That way, if someone is aggressive and uses all their money through all their $100 throughout the year, they still are eligible to bid 0 to get a game if no one else has their eyes on it. Does anyone have any issue?
That sounds good. I think it would suck if someone only had like 5 games because they blew their wad and couldn't fill up the rest.
Yeah,
I like the strategy of the 0 bid too, is like bidding on an assumption that no one else is going to bid for a game. Because I do that too. Like even early in the season, I'll bid 0 on a ton of picks. I'm like, I don't think this game's going to get drafted. I'm just going to not waste any money on it and snag it really quick. And that adds a fun element because then sometimes you're all excited and then you log in and the other person has it.
Yep. All right. Bidding settings. I put it to secret bidding. We can do public bidding, but I feel like the secret bidding like awards people that are
I want it to be a secret to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Like that Zelda reference?
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Keep
Come
going.
on. It's
All
a
right.
secret to everybody.
Trade settings. I left a standard. I mean, if 2 people think they're going to get the better end of a deal, I'm fine with it. I trust no one's going to collude. So, anyone?
Yeah, no collusions. Let's have a fair.
Yeah, we're too competitive for that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So, okay. Game drops. let's get to this part. So, will release means that the game has an official release date of 2026. I have it set to 1. I'm open to changing it. It's just I'd hate for like us to have too many where like suddenly like a preview comes out for a game we have and we're like, oh, maybe I should change my mind. Kind of fun locking you into stuff. So do we want to do 1 or 2 for will release?
What do you think, Bird? 1 or 2?
You and I did 2 last year, Colin, and that
Yeah.
felt good. We had 20 games each. 2 felt really good because it was something I was still very anxious about throughout the year. So I think with 25 games, that 2 is gonna feel even more slim and make me think about my picks. So I think 2 is solid.
Okay. You have unlimited will not release drops. So what it means by will not release is it's been confirmed that it's not coming out in 2026. So if you draft, for instance, unannounced 3D Mario and Nintendo stays mum about it the whole year, you're stuck with you can't use your will not release drop because there's no confirmed
It has to be a known game that's already been announced.
That has been confirmed delayed to 2027 or further. For instance, a game that screwed me last year was I drafted Mina the Hollower, and they just delayed it indefinitely, but like they didn't give a date, so it was just like, well, it could come out in 2025, so I was stuck with it. And you'll see when I show you guys the 1 year I lost after this. Any unreleased, this is just like a free, it is just like an extra free drop for like anything that like if you draft a speculative title. I can up this to 2 as well since we're going to 25. Up to you guys.
That's we get 2 free speculative. So if I say new 3D Mario's coming out this year and a new 3D Zelda's coming out this year, I'd get if it's set to 1, I'd get to drop one of those. Or if I get to set to 2, I get to drop all of them. Got it. What do you guys think? I'm open on this one. Let's do 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
2.
2 seems fair. That lets us be a little
wow.
Yeah.
These rules I just leave on check. I don't think we really need super drops or only allow drafted to be dropped. I think anything that we bid on can be dropped as well. Counter picks, block drops. This is what I was talking about as far as the counter picks, like locking someone into a game that's you don't think is going to come out.
So let me give you an example. Let me ask this. If Nate drafts Beyond Good and Evil 2, I can use a counter pick on him because I don't think it's coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's stuck with it.
3D Mario.
But I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's waiting for us to finish that game, so it'll be done soon.
What happens though if I counter pick him and the game doesn't come out? I think you mentioned earlier, does he lose points?
No, he is stuck with that game and he gets 0 points for it, and you get 0 points for the counter pick, which is way above the average for counter picks. Because like a lot of people,
you're preventing me from being able to swap it out to get a different game and get points. Yeah,
exactly.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, counter picks often will like net the person who chose the counter pick like -12. Like that's a pretty good outcome because that means the game averaged to 72 and you're all, I only lost 12 points. You know what I mean? So getting a 0, that's like a massive win.
Yep, exactly. So then here are the tags that that I have banned and allowed. We can absolutely change them. I'll go over the banned ones first and see if anyone has a disagree. So current early access. So like if it was 2023 and Baldur's Gate were coming out, we wouldn't have been able to pick that up because everyone already knew it was a banger because it was already in early access. Directors,
Pal World that's supposed to come out this year.
Unless we want to. Okay. Director's cuts. I feel like that's like getting into like the like really big territory of like, I guess, is this a new game at all, or just kind of like a re-release? So,
Yep, agreed.
That's good. Yep.
Plan for early access. I'm happy to move that one over. It's up to you guys. I mean, sometimes really promising games just end up in early access. So I don't know if we want to move that one over.
One thing to note real quick while we're on the planned early access, I do want to mention there have been examples that happened both to myself and Colin on different years where we drafted a game and it didn't get enough reviews.
Yep.
And by not getting enough reviews, it wouldn't generate a score. And one of the games for me was, or it ended up not counting. It was Hades 2 because it ended up in early access at the beginning of the year when it really, right? Or what happened? Was that the year before? I forget. So
that was the year before. Yeah.
Year before, yeah.
You picked up Hades 2 and then there just wasn't enough reviews for it to be counted.
Yeah.
So
it was early access.
I can put this in the non-ban tags and you can draft at your own risk if you want. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Doesn't matter to me.
I think you keep it there.
Okay.
You keep it banned.
Okay.
Is what I mean.
Perfect.
Yeah, because honestly, for the most part, everyone's playing console games. You're really not going to see many games in early access, if any.
For sure. Ports. I don't know if we want to do ports. I mean, I don't think like a Nintendo Switch 2 version of a Switch game should count, but it's up to you guys.
I would be interested in a port if it hasn't been on Nintendo. So not a Switch 1 to Switch 2 port, not a Switch 2 edition, but a game that's never came to Nintendo Switch coming to Switch 2.
My thing with ports is there going to be enough reviews for them? Like, for example,
well, Final Fantasy and Elden Ring will get reviews, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about because, I mean, if you picked Elden Ring, 6 months ago when we were at PAX, based on how much crap everybody was talking about that game, you wouldn't be looking very good right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a guarantee that the Switch 2 edition will get a good score.
I'm fine with it. Doesn't change my draft plan.
Yeah, I have no draft plan, so either way.
Yeah, and I can't say it really changes mine much, but I'd like to. I think it's good to have there for the ones that have never came to.
For the one that's going to take Elden Ring on Switch 2.
Okay.
Just because you think it's going to score well because it scored well everywhere else.
Released internationally, I currently have that one on the ban because we already know what it's going to score. You just like look at Famitsu.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Allowed tags. I have expansion packs. That has been either really good or really bad in mine. I think I drafted the Destiny expansion that got the best review, and then Cameron the next year drafted, what was it, First Light?
Reviewed. Yeah, the worst reviewed Destiny expansion. I was like, that worked out really well for Colin. I'm taking it this year and screwed my ass.
Free to play. If someone wants to draft a free to play new battle royale game, I mean, I don't see any issue. New game, obviously, new gaming franchise, partial remakes. This is where it gets weird because the labels I just left them all reimagining, remakes, and remaster. I feel like the lines have been so blurred at this point. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I say keep it all fair game.
Unannounced games.
Yep.
If you want to draft virtual reality, I mean, go for it. We'll release internationally first. I think that's fine as long as it doesn't have review scores already from international. And then yearly installments. If you want to draft Call of Duty, please do. I'd love to see you not get the points. So
Who's drafting Madden?
go for it. Anyone have any issues with any of the?
Joke's on you. I'm drafting Madden for mobile.
No, I don't have any issues. Those look
All
good.
right. There's an option to do special game slots, but I didn't. We can, but like the special game slots are like you have to draft one VR game, you have to draft one brand new.
I think we should keep it pretty simple this year. Maybe we'll play again next year and stuff, and we could add some gambits into it, you know. But
yeah, I'm totally with you guys. So,
one other thing to note too is if you guys, because I do like to speculate, I usually each year I'll usually throw in like 2 or 3 games that have not been announced or anything like that, and they'll actually put in placeholders. So if you like type in Zelda, for example, during a bid or a draft, it might say new unannounced mainline Zelda or new unannounced 3D Mario or 2D Mario. But if you want something very specific, let's say you want to draft because you're convinced Star Fox Adventure 2 is coming out or a brand new F-Zero game is coming out, you actually have the ability to type a game name, and the game manager, Colin, will be managing the league for us. He'll be able to approve it, you know, when it's released and all that stuff. So you can fully speculate.
One caveat with that I want to throw in, just so it's a little bit harder to do the speculation, is if you are banking on, I don't know, like a Zelda remake this year. So like, let's say you want to draft Ocarina of Time remake, you need to call that shot unless you guys want to change that. But like, so like if you call that you want to draft new remake of Ocarina of Time and then they end up announcing a 2D Zelda, I don't think that should count, but you guys let me know. I was thinking that makes it harder if you want to do like a new 2D Zelda or a new 2D Mario versus new 3D Mario.
My 2 cents, I'd rather keep it specific. I think Zelda remake is vague. That could be any game, any caliber. I do like specific. I like the idea of like, if you think a Twilight Princess remake or Ocarina of Time remake's coming out, name it.
Even Soul Calibur?
So I'm cool with Soul Calibur remake.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You said any caliber, so okay.
There we go.
I'm good with that though. I think that's I like that. I think you got to be specific. 3D Zelda. Now you can say 3D Zelda remake / remaster, right? Since the lines are all blurred anyways. It's just a matter of 3D or 2D.
Yeah, I would say like if you are banking on a brand new 3D Zelda, which I mean, I wish, then yeah, you would call like a brand new 3D Zelda. And then if you want a remake, I would say like a 3D Zelda remake.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So this is what happened last year. So I'm Illanagnam Publishing, and then Gamebird was Hey, That's My Stick. And so like this is Doom the Dark Ages was one of his first picks. It came out with an 86 aggregate review score from OpenCritic, and he got 16 points. I had like a really good draft, and then it just kind of fell apart. Yeah, so Mina the Hollower by Sweet Carol, good ones. And then he drafted Expedition 33, which was just, and then Silksong actually came out. So yeah. So this is what it'll look like, and it'll give the scores.
Yep.
And
tell them a little bit about how hype factor, and as well as see where it says show projections.
Right. So
yeah.
So this one, since all the games have already been filled in, you can click the show projections and it'll kind of tell you like what it's projected at, and it's never right. Never right. It's always completely wrong. I would completely not pay attention to it.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's like I drafted some game, like I think I drafted Tears of the Kingdom, and it's like, yeah, they'll get you a solid 11 points. I'm like, I don't think that's right.
So it's projecting at 81.
Yes.
That's stupid.
So I wouldn't really listen to it. So when you are drafting it, so it's going to show you you're going to have all the games, and there's going to be a draft button on the side here. And this is like the order that things have been kind of going. So it'll show all these games, just like if you're doing fantasy football, it'll say like the top drafted player by like, most leagues. So Ari Requiem looks like it's the top pick, and it shows like the percentage picked, and then the hype factor. I don't know. The hype factor says it's going to get an 18.2, so like an 88. That's fair. And I think the hype. Oh, go ahead.
Just to mention, both me and Colin, some of our best picks ever have been games with hype factors of like 2. So like if you get let's just say you have like let's just say you picked the top 3 games on here. The projected winner would probably show very heavily in your favor just based on what people are making bids on. But I wouldn't, like Colin said, I wouldn't weigh your decisions too heavily on hype factor. And some of the biggest clutch things, and I recommend, not to give you guys too many pointers, I want to keep it as competitive as possible, but some of the biggest clutch picks have been indies. So like I definitely recommend, I know Stash, you pay attention to those. I definitely recommend paying attention to that stuff at the year, especially when we get those, we're a Nintendo channel. So especially when we get those Nintendo Indie World directs and stuff, keep an eye out for things that might look like bangers that are dropping this year, because I think one of Colin's like lowest hype factor games that ended up being one of his best picks the year it came out was Neon White. If you guys are familiar with that one, scored in the 90s or something like that. And I think it had a hype factor of like 1.5 or 2 or something really, really low, just because it's not a game on people's radar. So,
yeah, I appreciate that they give me like a hype factor and stuff, and they kind of sort it. But it's kind of like when you drive by one of those, like those signs that tell you your speed limit, your speed on the side of the highway. And I'm like, yep, have that in my dashboard. Thank you. But so the draft, we can start the draft if does anyone have any other questions?
Let me make sure I have it open here.
And this isn't the actual draft position. It's going to randomize once I hit set draft order.
And so whoever goes first, I think, should just be the person to share their screen for the draft. We'll only get to see that person pick, but
it'll populate. It'll populate down here.
It'll populate as other people are picking.
Sure.
That way we could keep it nice and organized and
sounds good.
Picking. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do this. Wish we had some backtrack for music as like some Jeopardy music.
Go random.
Pull up the ESPN draft music.
All right. So
like the Wii
Spice Lord.
Spice Lord first.
Yeah.
All right. So I will stop sharing. And
okay, where do I even?
Remember how to share
my
screen?
God.
Yeah,
I'm on your screen, but where am I picking?
Colin will guide you through it.
Yep. I'm gonna hit start drafting.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't started yet.
Yeah, that would be why. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, Colin, in case anyone in chat doesn't know, it's the snake style draft. Do you want to just explain that real quick in case anyone in the audience isn't familiar?
So first pick will go to Eric, and then he will not pick again, or then it will go down. Nintendo Prime is 5th, but he'll also be the 6th pick.
Yeah.
And it'll
Right,
snake
I get my
that
2 picks in a row, baby.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
It's a great spot. I mean, 1's not bad either. It's something you got to wait for a while, but you know.
All right, try refreshing the screen, see if it.
Yeah, I will refresh mine here. Oh, there we go. The draft is currently in progress. Next to draft. Okay.
Yep, there you go. And you can use that list, or you could search a specific game.
All right.
Why not?
Hey, that's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
Resident Evil tends to review very well.
That is a great first pick.
This
That
is-
is gonna do it.
This
Honestly-
is a Nintendo podcast, and we are getting a
Damn
sequel
you.
to my favorite Switch game this year.
I mean,
And so-
and I did play it at PAX, so it was pretty fun. So
Oh, Fire Emblem's already off the board.
I love
Damn.
your team name, by the way.
I was hoping that was
Thank
going to
you.
drop.
I laughed when I read it. Like, oh, it's so good.
And I got Fire Emblem, so I'm happy.
I was really hoping Fire Emblem was going to fall to me.
Oh God. Okay.
But I guess when your name of your team is unintelligent systems, I guess I should have known.
Yeah.
that was my first. Those were actually my first 2 picks. That got
Well, so I had no shot at it. Good to know.
this one is a gamble, but I'm going to go for it. I don't think it's a bad gamble.
I'm
I'm
birds
not
of
sure if it's
benefits
my
in the game,
ideal-
buddy.
I don't know if it's my ideal first pick.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wolverine.
Well, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. We'll see if they can crack a 90.
Yeah.
What did Ratchet get? The latest Ratchet.
Rifts Apart.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that one got on Open Critic.
Well, 88.
Close.
Mhm.
I don't know if I get an 88 with this, I'll be pretty damn happy.
Dash going on
I
the limb.
don't-
It's coming this year.
I don't care about Jason Schreier's report that came out 2 hours ago. In fact, I was hoping that would scare you guys off.
I didn't even
Yeah.
see the report. What was
Yeah.
the report?
Just that, hey, maybe it won't come out this year. They're still
was
working
already
on
thinking-
some stuff. They're still getting submissions
not
completed.
content complete. I saw the
Yeah.
not content complete one. Yeah.
But you know what? I think I can count on Rockstar to work their employees to the bone and to basically employ crunch. I think they'll crunch their employees. I
Interesting.
like that. I like
Good.
people who like to work a lot.
This just we've already eliminated.
By the way, Stash, I don't
Most of
think
my
it's
customers.
like to work a lot. I think forced to work a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever you want to call it, man. You can get up
But-
and go whenever you want.
That's the perfect spot for GTA 6 to go. That was
Oh.
where I was telling Gamebird earlier today. If it falls to me at 4th, I'm gonna pick it up. If I'm 4th and it falls to me, I'd pick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like an easy counter pick for me. I've thought before we got to this year it was going to get delayed out of this year again.
Yeah.
Here's my concern. So I think I told you this as well, Stash, when we did our quick little Discord call, and I was telling Colin the same. I'm very 50-50 on it. If they had announced if they had given it like a spring or like early summer release date, I would have been like, no brainer, I'm picking it first. It's the fact that it's a full year delay that has me anxious. But I don't know. This could be one that bites all 3 of us in the ass. So
All right.
it's
Yeah.
a good pick. No matter what, it's a good pick.
Have a lot of faith in this pick because I believe in the person making this game. Dustbloods. I mean, dude,
yeah.
it's Miyazaki. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yep.
That half review at a chance that's easily got a shot at in the 90s with him behind that
I just
game.
took that off. I just took that off my list. That was a high pick too. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Night Rain was not made by Miyazaki.
It was not.
His
Yeah, it was not made
specialized
by him.
team.
Yep.
So
and this one is, and he's been cooking on it for years.
You again.
That's right, snake draft. Let's see here. Then we're gonna follow that one up with. You know what? I'm taking Mina. Taking Mina.
Nice.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That comes
I
off
had
the
that one
list.
high on my list.
Same.
We
I
all
got
did.
to see things with that game behind the scenes that I know this game is. This might be indie
Yeah.
game of the year.
It
Yeah,
might
they-
be.
Like,
We know things that we cannot speak
Stash
about.
and I know some things that like this is going to review very well, very well.
It's make or break for them. So yeah, I imagine they're gonna put their all into it. So I'm super excited for it.
After this game comes out, they'll be getting a yacht. Like literally.
And I knew Stash was going to take it with
They
the
can-
next pick.
they
So
can
I
actually
had
go
to
on a-
grab it.
They can actually go have a club on a yacht.
I totally knew Stash was going to grab the game. Like, fuck no, dude. I know the same things you know about that game. Fuck off.
Yeah. You did.
All right, who's that?
Stash.
Well, I'm up. Okay.
That's why I took it, Stash. I knew you'd take it
Mhm.
next.
Mhm.
It was right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. You know what I'm going with?
Oh, he's searching. He's going deep. The game coming out.
Select.
Dude, this is going to be such a
Nice.
Dragon Quest 7. Reimagined.
Yep. Makes sense.
Makes a lot of
Oh,
sense.
very good about it.
It looks really good.
Yeah. It's a good pick. That I was debating on that one too.
Who's
But I'm
that?
like Mina might get a
Oh,
little
it's
high.
my turn. Oh my gosh, guys. I color coded. I was racing, so I only have 2 colors. I have great picks and I highlighted yellow, and good picks I highlighted green. But half my greats are gone now.
Well,
And
it
so-
means you have some.
Yeah. I'm color coordinating over here too.
Yes, but the greats that I have remaining, they're very risky great picks.
I
They're
mean,
very
yeah.
risky. They're very risky. I'm gonna go for. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Hold up. Let me see.
Depending on what this game is, I'm just gonna predict Game Bird's finishing last.
oh, you haven't seen my next pick if it doesn't get picked here. So
Unironically, I'll probably think your pick is great.
possibly.
Game Bird's struggling over there.
No, I got it.
No.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad
Okay,
Yeah, That's a great pick.
That's solid.
next pick.
That's probably gonna get you some points.
For my next pick, there is a fun little racing game that's going to Tokyo this year.
That's gonna
There it
be.
is. I did not think Ford would make it to me, otherwise I would have took that
Mhm.
next. Yeah. That's an easy mid 80s or above.
Yeah.
Why not?
I know what it is now because I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
what he was searching.
Oh, yeah.
Saw what he was searching. I'm like, oh, I know what he's picking. It's a good one though. That's like an unknown. Could be sneaky. You ready?
Could be. It could also be. Well, they can see it.
Yeah, they can. Splatoon Raiders. That's
yeah.
a sneaky.
I'm up
You
again.
don't know with that one. That could be mid 80s, or above. Sneaky. Yeah, people in the chat say Forza's easy now. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Forza's mid 80s and above, easy. Like that's an easy dub right there.
All right. For my next pick, I'm going to
Sorrow. Okay.
I'm gonna right some wrongs from the Game Awards. This game got totally snubbed for the RPG
I already know
category,
it. Damn
and it
you.
got a 90 on Open Critic, and the
Damn
second
you.
game is way better. So
Damn.
Yes. Okay. That was good. It's a good pick.
Dude, I'm going. I might get thrashed this year. I'm gonna be going risky the rest of the draft because
There was a point made in the chat, by the way. We do have an audio only version. We should say the games we picked.
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah,
I mean, we can recap it again too.
So he took the Trails in the Sky second chapter.
Yep.
Which is coming out to Nintendo this year. So it's
phenomenal pick.
Gonna review very
Thank you,
well.
chat.
That one's gonna review very well.
I have some safe picks that are in great, but I also have some very risky ones that may not come out this year. I'm feeling risky, guys. I think I'm going to go a little bit big. I think I'm going to gamble on some picks here because why not? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I gambled with Christian McCaffrey and won the title. So
Yeah.
yeah, you guys heard every year. And
Oh, okay.
I just
Oni
chose
Musha.
Onimusha Way of the Sword, one of my
Musha,
favorite
nice.
series of all time, Reborn, baby. And it got some glowing previews last year, both at Gamescom and PAX. So
And there's some personal bias there with that. I'm
personal bias, but I will say that I have to factor in the fact that Capcom hasn't really been missing lately. Yeah, there were some performance issues with Monster Hunter Wilds, but Capcom's kind of back in like better than ever right now. So I've got my faith in them.
Hey, when do we go? Does it say like when I go twice?
You don't.
It's just first and fifth goes twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
First and last.
Yeah.
So I started, then I went to Nate, and then the
Got
second round starts with Nate and goes back up to me, and then the third
Yeah.
round starts with me and goes back down to Nate.
Yep.
So it's
It's a
you know,
snake. Yeah, it's a snake draft. Have you ever done fantasy drafts before? It's the typical way.
Okay.
Unless you're doing like bidding you know,
Mhm.
stuff, that obviously is a little bit different.
Oops. Keep it there.
All right.
I've got my next pick planned. If someone takes it, I'm quitting the podcast. I feel like the thing is with like this, I feel like this is going to be one of the best looking drafts I've ever seen, just because of the sheer amount of like games that are probably going to be really great if they come out, you know, if they all come out.
Yeah. See, I know Stash is ultra competitive, but his first pick's a game that might not be out this year. I don't know, man.
You know why I
someone's-
picked it?
go ahead.
Because it'll be the highest rated game this year if it does come out.
No, because if it doesn't come out, I still know so many other games that you won't know about
The
that are
people
going to
from
score very high that I can pick up. That not even on your radar.
I wasn't in a hospital the last 2 weeks.
No, this is gonna
I would've-
it's gonna
I
be
would've-
like that for the rest of the year,
Oh,
like for
okay.
eternity.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, no, like there's
Look,
games I
like,
know
you know,
about
you
that
can
you
kick my
don't know
ass
about.
in 1v1
So I
video
feel
games
comfortable
all day.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my game, and I cannot find it. What do we do in this scenario?
Try
let's-
typing it in. Did you search it?
Yeah,
Let me see if I can add a.
Way
You
to add
should-
your custom game
Yeah, let's
Using-
see.
on the list.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Um,
I believe there's a setting for it. I think I saw. See, I've seen this kind of video game drafting one time ever, and it was kind of funny doing it.
what's the game that you want?
Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate for the Switch 2.
What an
Alright.
easy dub. That's a good dub.
Okay, so add game to publisher, integrate. Okay, and then I will probably have to manually add the points once it gets reviewed, but let me know if that. There we go.
There it is.
Cool, thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Then it gets to me. Let's see here. It's funny that you said that game because I'm probably gonna need next one added as well. But let me just see. I'll search. Let's see if I get lucky.
Hmon suggested that if someone wants to go really risky, you can pick Half-Life 3.
Yeah, the rumors are so heavy to end the year again for it, and it's like nothing. Like,
I know.
So, there are people drafting that. Someone from Kind of Funny draft.
Greg Miller did.
Greg Miller.
Greg
From
Miller
It's Kind of
did.
Funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean, if it does come out, you know. So I was gonna take a Final Fantasy game, but I wanted to take 7. What should we call it? Rebirth on Switch 2, because I think it's also coming out this year.
All right.
Might.
I will.
Yeah, I
add
think
that.
this will be early. This will come like third quarter or something like that.
I'll even put.
They've already said they're working on it and it's going smoothly, so I get. Yeah.
They also said they're working on Final Fantasy 16.
Yep.
So
But
how many are they going to release this year?
I think just those 2, because I think they want them out, because I think the third one's coming out next year. So they want the first 2 out on Switch 2 before next year.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So that's why I think that one's gonna come. Let's see if it
So for those ones, since I get what we'll have to do is I will go on to Metacritic and look at the Switch 2 version reviews. Since
Okay.
I don't think OpenCritic splits those out, so
Yeah.
I'll do that for both of you guys, and I'll manually add the points based on the Metacritic score.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank
right.
you. The best commissioner right here.
Right?
I mean, has to.
Only one.
This one feels a little out on a limb, but I have faith that they didn't screw it up. We're gonna take Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Nice.
Hey, that trailer looked fantastic.
I know. I have
Yeah.
faith that they didn't screw it up, and that this is gonna be a high 80s.
He embraced that one. We'll see if
Stupid. We got Stash 2.0.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
right.
draw on the fact that the most recent Tomb Raider stuff's been good. So just keep being good, please.
yeah. No, I'm excited for that game. I just played through the last one in the trilogy in preparation.
Cool.
Who's that?
I
Um,
think it's Stash.
yeah, Stash.
Oh yeah, Stash man.
Stash.
Please
Well,
don't.
Stash is digging deep. There might be games. He ain't gonna be there because he's.
I feel like he's gonna pick what I want to pick next.
The Adventures of Elliot.
Damn you!
I knew you were going to pick it too.
That was literally gonna be my next pick when it came back to you.
I was so
freaking
happy
knew
to
it,
really get
dude.
that.
I knew it, dude. I freaking knew you were gonna pick my game. I literally
going
have it
all in.
highlighted.
On Square Enix this year.
Damn you, dude. I freaking knew he was gonna do that.
That felt
Bullshit.
good.
Oh god.
Smashed it right out from underneath them.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm gonna have the weirdest list, guys. I'm gonna have the weirdest list. That was like my normal pick. Damn.
Hmm.
You gotta spice up the draft.
Yeah.
Spice Lord Saw. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You got to spice it up.
Let's see. Hold on.
Oops. There you go.
As I'm doing like research, what do you think?
Mixtape.
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 All right.
The art style alone is wild on that game. In the
I'm-
music too. Really cool.
I'm surprised this one made it this far in the draft, so I'm gonna pick it. There's a little company called Housemark, and I don't think they've ever made a bad game. So
They have it.
I'm gonna draft
Ours.
Saros.
Yeah, it's on my list. But can they strike? Can they do it again?
I mean, this one looks roguelite with more progression, so I'm excited for it.
I am too.
007
Ooh,
first light.
First light. Lenny Kravitz.
And then
Do it.
hey, cool. It popped right onto the first screen. Cool. Crimson Desert. Because it was freaking fun.
Nice.
Good pick.
The only thing that might hold that back is the controls.
You know what, Eric?
I'm reading on that.
Dude, I'm with you. That's the thing. It's on my list. I'm excited for it, but I think, if I'm being completely frank, I think people are gonna be little bitches,
Yeah, probably.
and they're gonna complain about the controls. It's too hard.
Yeah,
I just feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen.
right.
So yeah,
Worth a shot. Why not?
yes, it is. Still worth a shot.
I need to have a cozy game on my list, so that's why I'm going to draft Pokemon Poco. I'm not drafting Pokemon Pokopia. I'm drafting Witchbrook.
Fair
That's a good one.
Oh, there you go.
Chucklefish.
Yeah.
Safe or dangerous?
You're going dangerous. I don't know why you're even debating. Gamer, you're all in.
Listen,
Go home. We already
this
know.
is my chance to have the most fun. Let's be real. You guys
Yeah.
got all the best bangers for like first picks, to be honest with you. So I only have a few yellow, which is great picks left, and they're all these three, I believe, are all like they may not even come out this year. So do I gamble on more games? Because I already have. What do I have so far? It's hard for me to see. Let me see.
I just got to remind you. In the
you
one
have,
year you won, you gambled on Silk
I
Song.
see. I see. Wolverine, I'm not convinced is coming out this year. Replaced is coming out. Onimusha, I'm not convinced is coming out this year. Mixtape doesn't have a release date. It's just 20. So I only have one game that has a release date in my pick this so far. So the question is, do I pick a safe guarantee or do I risk it? I'm going to risk it.
I know.
I'm
What did I say you were going to do? Why are we debating?
Because it's fun.
This game
wants to be a dumbass. It's all right.
Here's the thing. This game looks so freaking good. And the company that's making this game is awesome. If this game comes out this year, I think it's going to be a sleeper hit. And no one's going to see this one coming. I guarantee you.
We'll see.
As like a draft pick. I'm telling you. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You can't even find the game.
Yeah, there's it. It doesn't even have 2026. Actually, let me be a little careful. Hold on, let me check something else. 2026.
You 3 years away.
No one saw that coming.
I got a little panicky. This one does have to. Okay, I'm gonna take another huge risk, but maybe less of a risk. Because if this game does land this year, this is gonna be a banger. I assure you.
Okay.
Control Resonant, nice.
You'll probably get like 1 point for it. It's good.
Okay. Well, I'm glad this is
Someone's
still
gonna-
available to me.
The stash is just gonna have another banger right here.
Dude,
Gamer-
Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, brother.
Yeah.
That's coming off my list. I think that's
Dude.
gonna be in the high 80s. You son of a
Looking
bitch.
on
We're
Tree
all
to see
excited for
Gamebird-
this.
Seeing
Yeah.
Gamebird's list compared to Stash's, it's like, okay, so Gamebird's out. He's not winning. Just side by side already is a slaughter.
Hey, I will say
You never know.
draft day is important, but you could have the best draft day and get clobbered. Believe me.
That's what people say that aren't good at drafting.
Hold on here. I gotta glance at something before I make this pick. Yes, and fuck yes. Yakuza, Kiwami 3, and the Dark Tides, baby.
A good one.
Woo! Dude, that's gonna be a mid 80s. Easy.
That is a great pick.
Easy. Mid 80s, and I got it now? Dude,
I
that's
know
gonna
my next
be
pick.
like every game on Gamer's list. And that was like, what is this, like round 5, 6?
That is definitely the game in the series that most needed like a glow up. So
It It did, yeah. And based on what they've done with all the other ones, like, come on.
Yeah, Kiwami series is great.
Yeah.
Still on Nate.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
I know my next pick. Please, guys, do not pick it.
Well, yeah, like I'm supposed to know what you're. You know what? I don't know what your next picks are because you're picking shit that ain't even coming out this year. Like, let's just be realistic here.
Hey, we got a lot of gameplay for Control 2 in that Game Awards trailer. They showed quite a lot of gameplay for that. So
You should draft a Mega Man. I hear it's coming out in 2027.
I'm gonna take a risk now. Okay.
finally, someone with balls.
I've been a little safe.
Hey, I had a semi risk.
I'm gonna go with faith on some former CD Projekt Red devs and take Blood of the Dawnwalker.
I know.
Awesome.
I know my counter pick.
Good devs, it's a good game. Yeah. Not confident it's going to be good because you spun off from CD. Okay, so you suck.
Every time teams come together, they're like, "We're ex devs from this, and we've got this super ambitious game."
I know. It's just me just being stupid because I want it to be good.
What was the survival horror on the space station? Why can't I think of it? The one that bombed completely.
Starfield?
No, on Jupiter's on one of Jupiter's moons.
That one did bomb technically.
You're thinking of the one that is like kind of like a successor to Dead Space, right?
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. Came out last year.
Colonel John?
No.
Callisto Protocol.
Yeah.
Callisto.
That was another one that was like, we're a team of ex devs from this blah 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 studio, and we're gonna make a project that's gonna rock your socks, and not even close.
On the stash, man.
I'm still looking for the final. There's two more picks, right?
Yes.
I'm actually feeling really good. I got to be honest about my picks.
That makes one of you. I don't feel good about yours at all.
Oh no.
Okay. Taking Mio Memories in Orbit.
Nice.
Go paper this time, but I do think it's a great pick. The series has done really well for the most part, and I know I loved the series that I've played so far. Really good. So.
What is happening right now?
Damn it. I wanted Neo 3.
That's a good one.
Hopefully
it's not too hard for people, and then they give it a bad review score.
Right.
Got to factor that in, man.
I know.
This is a From Software game, then they're just going to give it a good one anyway.
Also got to factor that in.
There's a game that I'm surprised no one has picked yet. Actually, a few.
Dude, I got all year, man. These are just my locked in, gonna bring me home games. I'm telling you.
This game has a confirmed release date, and it looks really awesome. If it sticks a landing, I think it's gonna do really well. So
I know.
I'm gonna draft Phantom Blade Zero.
Phantom Blade. Yeah, I knew it.
Good call.
I think this game is going to throw a lot of people off because from what I know about this game is that it plays like a Bayonetta or like a Ninja Gaiden, very more action. And I think people are going to go into this. I'm not talking about review scores, just like the public. I feel like people are going to go into this expecting a Souls game, but everything I've read about it is not Souls. So I'm curious what people are going to think of that. But good pick. Good. It's a exciting one. So wait, Eric, what was your gamble?
Splatoon Raiders.
Raiders.
Toon Raiders. Yep. No confirmed release date. I feel like your gamble is Phantom Blade so far, Colin.
And Crimson Desert again, great game, but it's one of those that it could questionably go completely and horribly wrong because of the controls and shit. So, cool. The ones that I were thinking are right here. Monster Hunter 3.
Damn you.
Damn it.
That's gonna be my next one.
That's a
That was
good
my
one.
next pick.
That's a good pick.
And I'll piss off Thunderstash, Mouse PI for hire.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You take it. I'm excited for it, but you can have it.
I hope
Shoot.
that's in the 80s. That,
That
game
was.
a promise.
Damn it. That
I'm
was
worried
my
about-
last big pick.
Ash was like laughing. He's like, I've been playing that game for a month. You're fucked.
Sucks.
You're fucked.
I'm worried about Mouse PI.
Early access over there.
I'll be honest.
Last round.
You'll be honest that you
Okay.
think you fucked up. I know you fucked up.
I think Mouse PI may have been a fuck up.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
The
wanna
art
see it.
style is unbelievable. The art style is unbelievable. It's a visual treat. I'm worried about the substance. Like, is there enough? You know,
Mm,
Yeah. No, I get
we'll
you.
have to wait and see.
We'll see.
And that's saying, does anybody even review it?
Oh,
It'll get
I
reviewed.
I mean, I
it'll
will,
get reviewed.
but I won't give
I
a
think
score.
there'll be enough reviews for an
Enough
open
reviews,
critic.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we only like 4 or 6. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
So do I go with my heart or my head on this last pick? I think I'm gonna go with my head. I'm gonna draft Reanimal.
You're in a bigger
Mhm,
group here
mhm.
now, so yeah, you gotta worry. Reanimal, okay.
It's a
Okay.
good one.
Not bad pick. All right, Bird. After fuck it up, you're gonna make up for it here.
No, you guys are gonna hate my
You
pick.
just continue the fuck up.
Dude, this is not a listen. They're not conventional picks, but if all these games come out,
Oh, absolutely.
Dude,
like
yeah,
the
okay, then
potential
go
is
big.
really
go,
high.
go with 3D Mario. Go
No, I'm
big.
not-
Because
That,
it's gonna be
3D
a
Mario
95
already
rated
burned
game.
me last year.
It's gonna be a 95 plus rated game if it comes out this year.
I'm going for
Snap.
something that no one's gonna see coming. Because you know what? Let me look at what I've got so far.
See, no one's got the balls because they know I'm gonna counter pick that 3D Mario in a heartbeat.
Listen, I've already got 2 indies, and like I said, indies. Listen, we all know. Listen, with the big AAA games, they're either gonna explode into the 90s or they're gonna be in the mid 80s. Most of them. The indies
Some
are
favorite.
really some of the best gambles.
Yeah.
So this one doesn't have a set release date. It was supposed to be 2025, 2026. Obviously, it didn't come in 2025. But this guy makes unbelievable indie games. Really weird, really bizarre.
I hate you. I was hoping I can grab it on the
Nope.
bids.
Your last pick,
So
yeah.
I'm very excited for this one because I played a game from this guy this year called Inscription, and it's
Oh,
a roguelite card
yeah.
game. One of the best I've ever played.
I know what
It
game it is.
mixes roguelite card game with escape room mechanics. It is so
Interesting.
cool. But listen, he's got his what do you call it? His creme de la creme that's coming out.
Creme de la creme.
Damn.
Oh my god, man.
Pony Island 2.
Mine too.
And if
All
you
right.
don't know what it is, just watch the trailer.
Pony Island is actually a fantastic game.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't played it.
So I'm gonna have the weirdest list. I'm sure the chat's like, dude, Game Bird is whacked. But listen,
I mean,
that-
look, the first one was the mid 80s, you know?
yeah,
That's the thing. That's one of those ones that no one else was probably going to pick. And it's again, easy mid 80s game, probably. Unless they fucked up, of course. I don't think they
Sure.
did, though. That developer's had a couple consistent bangers recently, so.
Pragmata.
Pragmata. Good choice.
All right.
I'm
Big
surprised
series
that
in
didn't more
development.
than
Yeah, right.
did.
That is going to be a very solid 7 out of 10 that I love, like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. But
It's gonna do well.
I think it's a 7 out of 10, man.
Demo reception has been through the roof.
Yeah, the demo reception. I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be at 90, but I think it's going to be like an 82, 83.
And from what I've played, it's been awesome.
Fair enough.
I don't know about you guys, but I think all my games are going to be 90 plus this year, and I don't think any of them are getting delayed.
All right, let's bring this home.
So now we got to do our counter picks, right?
No.
Not yet. Not yet. Almost.
No, I think.
Oh yeah, we're doing it afterwards. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But we could do it immediately. We could do it like now if we want to.
You could,
Yeah.
but we haven't filled out our boards yet, so there might be something that comes up that goes.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
I'm gonna probably hold mine and wait and plot against you guys. Just wait, man. Wait for you to make a bad decision.
I'm probably the only one here that's even going to play this.
Oh.
It's going to easily be mid 80s.
Okay.
World of Warcraft Midnight.
Yeah.
That's a solid
And if you
pick.
look at all the recent X packs, they're all like mid 80s on Open Critic.
What did you say about Xbox?
X pack, expansion pack.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Generation
All right.
X.
No,
Now, just for fun, guys, let's just look at the projections for fun. Let's see what that. Mine's going to be so low.
Where am I going for that?
Where are the projections again?
So go up to right there. See the no, right above all of our teams. Go down, scroll down, right there. See the little white button.
Oh, Show
There you go.
project.
Yep. Now scroll down
Yeah,
and you
show
can see the tallied guesstimation below our cards. There you go.
Okay, so I'm sitting at right at around 200.
Yeah.
So right now the GM buddy over there is
Yeah,
predicted to win.
214,
Yeah,
200.
And I know it.
201,
I know it predicts me
and
for last
188.
place.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest. It's only look at the points it's given for some of these. Come on, these projections are terrible. It's basically it's saying World of Warcraft Midnight is going to be a 76. Come on,
As Dylan was saying, the projections are trash. I don't care about
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
this is garbage,
Kinda.
dude. Final Fantasy Rebirth on Switch 2 is going to be a 77. Get the fuck out. Come
Well,
on.
that one is just
They don't know it's not in their
Right,
system, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's some weirdness, and I'm sure some of your guys are fucking weird too. Like Marvel's Wolverine at 86, that actually seems reasonable.
That's plausible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tomb
that was
Raiders are at
plausible.
72.
Yeah, and that doesn't feel right. Splatoon always scores in the 80s, so that'd be. I think it's a different kind of Splatoon. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
right. It could flop because it could be
Yeah,
completely different. Yeah.
GTA at an 86 in their fucking dreams. It's gonna win Game of the Year if it comes out this year.
I think predicting me.
Unless it releases outside the window.
Mhm.
But
I think predicting me as the winner is a safe guess. So I like the projections right now. So.
I'm sure you
Hey,
like the predictions.
Can we organize? First of all, a huge thank you to Colin for getting this all set up. We're all super busy. It's the rest of the crew's first time playing. Colin spent the day getting everything set up and planning to explain the rules and stuff. So huge thank you. It would be awesome if we could bring him back on for the final, like the winner announcement or whatever. If you guys are cool with that, I think that would be fun to just like.
I'm good.
Every time we check in too. I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, like
up to.
we were planning to take a look at this on the podcast quarterly, just to update what's happening, how things are going so far. Having them come back for some of those quarterly updates, like 3 episodes the rest of the year. Like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And obviously, guys, one thing that I don't think was brought up is I believe there's a way to follow this publicly for fans if they just want to see what's going on. So I don't know how that all works, but like I'll get links and tell people like how you can go check this all out.
Yeah, I can send you a link, and then I did make it public, and I think it's just called Nintenbyte Podcast League.
Yep. It's Nintenbyte Podcast
Fast Fantasy League.
Yep.
There we go.
yeah. Right at the top here.
There we go.
So literally fans can follow this all year. You don't have to wait for the quarterly updates if you just want to follow and see who's doing what. Because you guys don't know, like obviously you see there's 25 spots. We bid and get more spots throughout the year and add things to our so like this is going to look way different by the time we get to our first update than it does right now. This is just the start of the year, and it kind of goes every week and we kind of do our thing. So
yeah, And then
Well,
half
let's do
of
it.
Gamebird's list is going to be missing right now. Half of these games because they all get delayed.
I just really hope that GTA 6 doesn't come out this year now, just because Stash has it.
Yeah.
If anyone else had it, dude,
Wait a
I've
second.
seen how competitive he is, and if he gets
Right.
the competitive advantage of what's probably going to be the highest rated game of the year, god damn it!
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question. I don't think we ever encountered this problem, but can more than one person counterpick the same person? So, for example, could you guys
No.
guys counterpick Wolverine, Onimusha, Mixtape, Control, and then I'm just like locked into like 4 or 5 games?
Oh yeah. You can counterpick the same person. You can't counterpick the same game.
So yes,
Got it.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
we're not colluding, but
No,
if we
yeah.
were, we could
Yeah.
collude to fuck you over. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
brutal.
That being said, I kind of feel pity, so I don't want to counterpick anything you have. I feel so bad for you.
Well, the thing is here's the risk. You have to be convinced that these games aren't coming out, because I'm telling you right now, the ones that might not land this year, I guarantee you are all going to score. I guess the biggest wild card to me, to be honest, is Mixtape. But I think Control will, if it releases, is going to be a banger. Onimusha, I think that is a safe mid 80s at worst. And Wolverine, I think, is a mid 80s at worst. So Mixtape is really the one. So you guys counterpick at your own risk. Just be aware, you might want to hold off.
Yeah, okay.
Hold off so I could drop something.
Because I'm freaking out, man.
before I can't swap out anything and then none of them come out. Oh man.
Should we just go over a quick review of our teams?
Sure. Yeah.
For the audio listeners, because I don't know if we did a very good job.
Yeah, let's do it. Eric, you're at the very top. So
I'm
you
at the
do
very
yours
top.
first.
I'll do mine. So I have Resident Evil Requiem, Splatoon Raiders, Hollow Knight Silksong, Sea of Sorrow, 007 First Light, Crimson Desert, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, and Mouse PI for Hire.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Colin,
Yeah. So I have Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Forza
Hey,
Horizon
guys.
6.
Say your team names too, because people
Oh,
are
yeah.
going to be looking at our leagues,
call.
and it doesn't say our names on. Well, I guess it says Spice Lord and Lannister, but
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
audio listeners.
I am Del Fuego.
Nice. I am Unintelligent Systems, and I've got Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Forza Horizon 6, Trails in the Sky Second Chapter, Sorrows, Witchbrook, Phantom Blade Zero, and Reanimal.
That dude, you've got a really solid list.
Yeah, he does have a really good
Like
list.
he's covering like the broad.
Winning.
I'm very
Some-
jealous of his list. It's broad genre. He's got the tactics game. He's got the racing game. He's got the RPG. He's got the cozy game.
He's a
He's got
gamer.
the action game.
Sure,
The
he's a
big
gamer.
indie. Yeah.
He's a gamer.
Bull
Yeah.
crap.
That man clearly isn't raising 3 children. He's a
I
gamer.
I know. Listen, guys, my team is Birds with Benefits, and my picks
I love
are
that name.
It
My
is,
favorite
it is.
team name, by the way.
It is.
my game picks are Marvel's Wolverine, Replaced, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Mixtape, Control, Resonant, Neo 3, and Pony Island Panda Circus, baby.
Nice.
I will say if Pony Island 2 does come out, there's no way to fuck it to 72. So that's these predictions are wild. All right,
right.
Stat.
This is Thunderstash Gaming, and that is also my team name because I want everyone to know who wins.
And Fear.
Yeah, no confusion. Just straight up, I'm the best. All right. Here we-
First pick was that I got was Grand Theft Auto 6, and then Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Intergrade, The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, Mio, Memories in Orbit, which so far it's really great, and Pragmata.
All right.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. And then my team names, I'm going to prime you up. And my games right now, we got the Dust Bloods. Just believing in Miyazaki. It is what it is. All he makes is high 80s and 90s games. So I'm hoping. Mina the Hollower, I already know it's going to outperform this prediction score. I'll tell you that right now.
I think that might be your star pick, to be honest with you.
I honestly
think
think
that
it's
game's
gonna be
really,
90.
really high.
I honestly think it's gonna be a 90s game. It's gonna be up. It might even be up for game of the year, to be honest, but it's gonna be up for indie game of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for Switch 2. We don't know if it's coming out this year, but I believe it will be because the third one. And obviously we know it's a high review game, so we'll see what happens with that. That was maybe a riskier one just because not announced yet, even though they did say it's coming. So we'll see. I'm kind of hoping it'll come out this year. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. Just believing in the way Tomb Raider's been, and actually the trailer looked pretty good. Feel like they're doing right with it, just like they did with when they brought Tomb Raider back. So we'll see. Yakuza Kiwami 3, The Dark Tide. I even think here the prediction it's like 10 points. So it's predicting it to be an 80 based on what they've been doing with the Kiwami stuff and all the remasters and remakes. That seems low. And this one based on just a little bit I've looked into it, really needed this. Really needed to be redone. So I think that's gonna be a mid 80s. I got Blood of the Dawnwalker. That one was kind of a shot in the dark, going off of former CD Projekt Red does. I have been paying attention to the game. It does look really good, but we've been down this road many a time as gamers where games look fantastic, and then they get in our hands, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm hoping this isn't one of those. Was that Alien Isolation? Was that the game? Some game that looked incredible, and then that was literally not what the game was.
Colonial Marines.
Colonial Marines.
Yes.
It's just total. What was talking about pulling the rug? Like, holy shit! How does that company still exist? Did they get closed? Like, they lied. They just straight up lied. That was bad. I'm hoping that's not one of these situations, but we'll see. That was my shot in the dark because maybe it ends up being incredible. We'll see. And then I got World of Warcraft Midnight because I'm probably the only person on the panel that even plays World of Warcraft and knows that the X-Pacs always score in the mid 80s. So, so that's what kind of my pick there. And obviously there's a lot more to come. We got a lot more to fill out. A lot of things change. Games might get swapped throughout the year. So we'll see what happens. Be a bloodbath.
For the record, Prime, Colin and I used to play a shit ton of WoW back in the day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about today. Dude, a lot of people played a shit ton of WoW back in the day. Dude, 2004? Come on. 40-man raids? Shit was the bomb.
Yeah. I missed the Wrath days.
Wrath days.
Wrath was good. Yeah.
But like I actually played what is the current one? I don't even remember what the current X-Pac is, but I played it. It's all right.
What is it
I'm
called?
actually digging the story, but I don't like the world.
Dragonflight?
No, that was the one prior.
I always forget because there's been so many. I just log in and I stopped looking at the name on the logo anymore because there's like 20 X-Packs or some shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, I know like the most recent one was like the start of a whole new story arc. I'm really liking the story in it. So didn't like the world as much, but I see what they're going for. It's building towards something. So I think this next one's going to be much more impressive, and I paid a little bit of attention to it on the beta server. So, all right, cool. Well, that was our fantasy draft. I hope you guys enjoy that. Something new, something fresh. If the audience loves it, and obviously we love it, we'll do it every year. If you guys, really think it's awesome, obviously next year, maybe do a whole episode just on the fantasy draft. But we'll see. For now, we should probably move on to our next topic. And that goes over to I think Thunderstash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
let me get this pulled up here. I'll stop making my bids.
You're already working. You got it. Come on. That's a sneaky thing. Was it? Is there going to be new ones this week, like this Saturday?
Yes. So you can start bidding now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds good. Yeah. It says I say that 2 days, 21 hours. I wasn't looking at it. All right, cool.